Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Lawyam La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the Akim teaching about the Mayam Math, that's in sincerity and truth. It's the brother Yatazak from Great Millstone, Dallas. And I just wanted to exhort the Akim real quick. Put up something real quick. I was reading Matthew 14, and I was going to Peter walking on the water, and when you correlate that to today, we coming in that same stead, man. So what I want to do is I want to read the account and then break it down. Lord willing, to be edifying and fast. All right, this is Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. It says, "And straightway Yahushua constrained his disciples to get into a ship, and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Yahushua went unto them walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, Is it a spirit? And they cried out for fear. But straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me unto thee on the water. Bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahushua. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid and began to sink. He cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. All right. Now, that account is just like I like to put myself in the position of our forefathers, to get a full and thorough understanding of what's being said, to build my faith, to build my spirit, because I'm in this flesh too, But when you think about it, we walking on water right now, Akim, straight up through the spirit. You see? Because Yahushua said that things that he did, we going to do greater. You know what I'm saying? Let me see real quick. Things greater. See if that worked. All right. Yahushua, this is John 1:50. It says, And I answered, Yahushua answered and said unto them, Because I said unto thee, I saw thee under the fig tree. Believest thou that thou shalt see? Believest thou that thou shalt see greater things? So he's letting them know you ain't seen nothing yet, right? All right. Let me see. Okay, John 5:20. That's the one I wanted. It says, For the Father loveth the Son, and showeth him all things that himself doeth, and he will show him greater works than these, that ye may marvel. Right? You see what I'm saying? And the reason why the Lord is giving us is going to give us these powers is because the enemy is greater. Right? But the thing is, we coming in the same stead. So for the Lord to be able to walk on water, Peter was able to walk on water. Why? Because when you read the chapter, it said Peter asked the Lord, Can I come out there to you? Because the Lord was already walking on the water. You see? So they saw him walking on the water, which gave them the idea that it's doable. You see what I'm saying? And then Peter said, Lord, if it be you, can I come out there to you? The Lord said yes. So Peter walked on the water, whatever that distance was. That's what we doing now. We walking on water right now to get to Yahushua. Right? Now that water, it said when Peter started seeing how the water and the waves and was all boisterous and it was crazy out there, he was already walking on the water. You see? He was walking on the water. Then the storm was doing, it was already doing that. You see? It said the water and was going all over the place, and it was a chaotic situation when they saw the Lord out there. So when they saw him walking on the water, it didn't stop. You see? It didn't stop. That means when Peter was walking and taking his steps, the wind was all over the place. The water was all over the place, just like it was when the Lord was. That's what I'm saying. So the Lord was going to catch tribulation, just like we going to catch tribulation, not being greater than our master. But that's what I'm saying. We doing it already. Okay? Now, it says, Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me unto thee on the water. So, Lord, let me walk out there on the water. Let me walk on the water out there to you. Right? It says, and when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go. So he's already walking on the water. You see? It says, but when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid. And that's the tribulation that we're going to catch, man. You see? But that's what I'm saying. When your foundation is your house shot, you ain't got to worry about the water and the winds beating on your house. Right? Right? It says, but when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid. And beginning to sink, he cried, Lord, save me. So that's what I'm saying. Even when the situation gets to the point to where you don't think you can go on, that's when you call on the Lord, man. The Lord ain't going to give you nothing you can't handle. Right? Because when Peter started to sink and said, Lord, save me, it says, and immediately, like right then, as soon as the Lord seen that Peter was losing it and he was starting to sink, he reached out for him right then. He didn't waste no time. Right? Because Peter had showed the faith to get out there, but you got to have the faith to endure to the end. You see? And if you don't have the faith to endure to the end, you better ask for it. And if you ask for it in sincerity and truth, you will receive it. Straight up, Akim, either you believe it or you don't. Right? It says, and immediately Yahweh stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? You see? Why would Peter doubt that he could walk on the water when he was walking on water? You see, it seemed like a no-brainer, but that's what I'm saying. When you're in this flesh, these types of things gonna happen. You see, but we erasing doubt. The Lord is erasing all doubt from the minds of the elect, man. Straight up. You see, it says, and when they were come into the ship, which this time is gonna be a chariot. You see, in this account, it was just a ship that was on the water. In the future, it's gonna be on a chariot, man. You see, it says, and when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. You see, the four winds, the destruction. You see, all those things that are prophesied to come. Once we in those ships, we're not gonna have to worry about those things if we get on those ships. You see, but I want to bring that out. You know what I'm saying? Because we are walking on water to Yahweh Shai right now, man. You see, and we should be able to get to him without falling, without sinking. Why? Because he's already conquered everything that needs to be conquered for us. You see? Period, point blank. We already walking on the water. Do not doubt the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. It will be a detriment to your salvation, man. We have zero excuses, zero reasons to doubt Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And if you do, that's on you, man. That's on you. But it's 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe, pursuant to Revelation chapter 7, that's going to be able to overcome. That's already overcome. This was already written, man. You see? Either you believe it or you don't. You know? So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.